Supreme Court, where individual rights are supposed to be protected, think it's fine if government invades our financial privacy, spies on us in our bedrooms, regulates church schools, and restricts our free speech. Meanwhile, at the Congress, everything is up for grabs. Everything is up for grabs, as long as it's yours.
Welcome to On Second Thought. I am Brianna Moore, co-hosting today. Thank you for joining us where William J. Wagner gives you reason to have second thoughts. And now for the host and producer of On Second Thought, the good guy in the white hat, William J. Wagner.
Now here's a report we the people should be concerned about.
Holy shit.
The interesting part is the local reporter in Miami didn't get his own footage, but it was a private individual that got the machine gun fire over I-95.
Holy shit.
Servers came by and I was filming up, taking some pictures, and then I just heard all this machine gun fire and I hit the deck. I didn't know what to expect, and it was one of the loudest things I ever heard.
Holy shit.
In Miami, Florida, on tape. And they play it off as, oh, this is just military drill.
Take a look, swing back over here. This may be involved in this training or not. Again, let me tell you what all of this is that we know of. It's a joint military training exercise involving local police, also military. They're doing some training exercises partly to meet some of the requirements that they have to do, also to prepare for the military side for some overseas drills, and also so they can make sure that all of their equipment is in check. And
I say no. This report is being made to condition Americans to having military armed with real ammo flying overhead. This isn't right. This violates the federal law and the Constitution. Our military is not supposed to be flying and shooting even blanks 60 feet above traveling cars. Watch this. This is to condition us to what they're doing.
a drill. My team's Mike Marza has some pictures for us explaining what's going on. Mike? Still, if you've seen one of these drills, it really is like a scene out of one of those action movies, choppers stalking the sky at downtown Miami and the like. Let me show you what's happening right in the shadow of the Adrian Arch Center. Police right now have blocked off Biscayne Boulevard, but we believe that is largely because the Miami Heat game is about to be let out at the AAA, which is nearby. But actually, you know what, Nick, if you take a look, swing back over here. This may be involved in this training or not. Again, let me tell you what all of this is that we know of. It's a joint military training exercise involving local police, also military. They're doing some training exercises partly to meet some of the requirements that they have to do, also to prepare for the military side for some overseas drills, and also so they can make sure that all of their equipment is in check and some choppers in the distance. People up on the balconies have been taking some video of this. Someone shot some video of some of these choppers, military-style choppers, flying over 395 in downtown. This was last night. They shot all of this video. Now, the site is impressive, but just imagine if you could hear some of the activity that was happening here. Let's take a listen to the second piece of video. All right, so some blank rounds of gunfire pinging off the high-rises here in downtown Miami. We saw some official boats with some lights flashing. Unclear on exactly where all of this is going down. We know it's in the greater Miami area, also Miami-Dade County, but police being pretty vague about where exactly they're doing all of this and also for how long. They do say that public safety is their #1 priority, so that's why you see a lot of this activity at night, and they want us...
Hello, people. I'm William Wagner. I should take off my white hat in honor of you people, because you're the people that need to have second thoughts and are having them, and are beginning to wonder what the heck is civilian local police in Miami, Santa Maria, or anywhere doing joint exercises with the military? Really? And firing an M60 machine gun out of a helicopter 60 feet when a major game is about to be flooding the streets with the people leaving the game? How rational is that? But that wasn't under Obama. That's a clip from way back. But the point is, they're still doing it. They did it in Philadelphia just last year, and they tried it in Minneapolis during one of the conventions. And in fact, I was in Minneapolis when Ron Paul was refused permission to even come and speak at the convention, even though he had over 100 delegates pledged to him going in, solid delegates, plus another 300 or 400 soft delegates, and they wouldn't let him come. But they had police and military working together in St. Paul, in Minneapolis, in many places, and yours truly got pulled over simply for running a camera outside the van while my driver was driving us back to our hotel and capturing one of their guard posts in a civilian parking lot 10 miles from the Republican convention. 10 miles in Minneapolis. 10 miles, the convention was St. Paul. And you can find that clip on YouTube if you search. It's up there. And I got the cop on tape. And I thought about suing the cop for just stopping us and harassing us. Clearly we were media. Clearly we were doing media work. And if you can't shoot a video from a rolling, I mean, I wasn't driving and using the camera. I had a driver driving, and I was shooting camera out of the shotgun side, the right side of the van. That's insane, and that was years ago. Now things are getting even more insane. We have this crazy Congressman King from Long Island, who you see, that crazy blonde bimbo, in my opinion. I think her name is Megyn Kelly. She has the Kelly file on one of the major networks. Pushing and pumping for war, endless war. Got to attack Syria, got to attack all these people. No, we don't. We don't have to attack all those people. They haven't attacked us. And ISIS, now that Al-Qaeda has been proven to be directly sponsored by the CIA, our Central Intelligence Agency, which really is an information arm for the bank gangsters, you know, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and all those criminals, the guys that create money out of thin air that you have to work for, the guys that keep us in wars, that the survivors of the wars that spend the rest of their life paying high taxes to get the debt paid off for wars we shouldn't have been in. So I thought it was a good reminder to take a look at. But tonight, you're going to hear about 9/11. And before that, we're going to come real close to home in Santa Maria, where this show is live tonight, Friday. If you're watching this on any other night other than Friday, it's not live. It's Memorex, or public access television. But I like to bring you issues that matter. And with me in the studio is a guy that used to be a land surveyor by the name of Walter Taylor. Thank you, Walter, for joining us. Welcome to the show. You used to live
Thank you, William.
You used to live in where?
Lompoc.
Lompoc.
25 years, yes. Lived there for 25 years, and well, we had to bug out of Lompoc. Our house was full of mold, and all the other houses were full of mold, so we moved to Santa Maria, and what a wonderful place. We thought, hey, we finally found a home, bought my wife a house, 2009, and when we purchased the house, there was the issue of it being built on an abandoned oil field. So I made sure to do my due diligence, and what I did, I went to the Regional Water Quality Board, got all the mitigation cleanup of the subdivision. Then, to be sure, I hired an environmental testing outfit. They drilled a couple of holes in the backyard. They came back clean, no volatile organic compounds. So ultimately,
You thought you were good.
We thought we were good. The lead engineer over at Division of Oil, Gas, and Geothermal Resources, he said, well, it's an abandoned oil field. Don't worry about it. So we didn't. Then
you had On Second Thoughts, where our logo should be, right here in the corner. For On Second Thoughts. You had second thoughts?
Well, I I thought everything was very good. I thought I had nothing to worry about until my neighborhood watch coordinator said, hey, we ought to check on this. I understand they're going to develop the land west of us and into an industrial park, and we should go check that out. So I did and found out that they were going to be permitting fracking, steam injection, and acidization.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's all dangerous stuff. My degree's in environmental science, and I know how that destroys the water table. So, tell me exactly, what year did you discover this?
Well, we discovered that
That they're going to do the fracking.
that they were going to do it, and that although
That was this year?
that was in 2012.
12, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, the
What?
Planning Commission moved forward with this Area 9 specific plan, an industrial park just west of us. And as part of the uses of that industrial park, the permitted uses are steam injection, oil development, fracking. We were shocked.
This is what they call Area 9.
Area 9.
It's within the city of Santa Maria.
Yes, yes.
And it's that Area 9, when it came up for discussion, they waived the reading of it.
Well, actually,
It's that area, that item of business, they waived the second reading. I think they waived the first reading.
they waived the second reading, and
So people didn't have much chance to really get a hold of what was going on.
well, we did show up. However, they kept changing the documents on us. What happened is that the
Our
documents.
city council, Walter?
Yes.
Our beloved city council
Yes.
that just loves the people of Santa Maria would they put fluoride in our water? You damn betcha. They did put fluoride, even though we objected. We said, look in the dictionary, first definition is what? Poison.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the back of your fluoride toothpaste, it says poison. If swallowed, call a medical emergency line. And they already did that to us some years ago, and we fought that because they cheated. The election was rigged, and we were cheated. We actually defeated it. They said it passed, and you can't prove it, but I know it for a fact. But now you say they're going to allow fracking in our community?
Yes, yes. It's permitted in Area 9. That's the experiment. They started there, and if it works out, if the fracking and the steam injection doesn't harm the people nearby, then they intend to do it throughout the city.
Throughout the city of Santa Maria.
Throughout the
But
city.
this has nothing to do with Measure P, does it? Because that's a county measure.
That's a county measure, and my contention is, if you don't want to see fracking in Santa Maria, yes on Measure P is the first step to prevent fracking in Santa Maria and make Santa Maria safe.
But can the city of Santa Maria, and we lost this battle as well because the elections are rigged, the whole process, the media, the corporate media is rigged. I mean, we had no chance, but they changed Santa Maria from one type of California city to a different type of California city where they can ignore most of the California rules. I forget which way it
From
was.
corporate to charter.
Charter, yeah.
Mhm, from corporate to charter.
Yeah, we
Lompoc
lost-
is corporate, and Santa Maria is charter.
Yeah, and when they did that, it gave them freedom to violate a lot of state laws. And at the time, I thought if Mayor Larry and the other knuckleheads on the city council, Bob and the rest of them, if they're in favor of this, then there's probably a reason coming down the road that we're not aware of. Well, Walter just made you aware of what that reason was. They had plans that you're not going to like, and if you don't know what we're talking about, I mean, it's not because my degree's in environmental science. I'm all for development. If it's done cleanly, I'm all for progress. But go look at YouTube. Go look at the East Coast in West Virginia, slurry, fracking, Pennsylvania, Eastern Pennsylvania. Look in that and see the videos that come up, and you'll see orangish, yellowish, yucky water. Some of it, I think this film is from Montana where they're doing some fracking, or North Dakota. You can hold a match to the water when it comes out of the spout, and it will actually catch flame.
Pennsylvania. Dimick, Pennsylvania.
Is that Demick, Pennsylvania?
Dimick,